Scientists now include their top type yet of wherever Antarctica is given upland to the sea, as several of its largest glaciers are corroded off of under by hot water supply. Researchers with Europe's Cryosat radar gun space vehicle include tracked the motion of ground channel about the mainland. These are the places wherever the fronts of glaciers how stream of the earth in the sea begin to raise and swim. The new research reveals an region of seabed the amount of more London how was previous in pin in ice is now complementary of it. Which we are capable to do now in Cryosat is put the behavior of receding glaciers in a lot broad background, told Dr. Hans Conrad of the College of Leeds, UK. Though the end food is rather easy, the trial of receive to it is rather a facility examined of over, the stance of ground channel is not ever evident. The glaciers themselves are hundreds of meters heavy, and wherever they start to swim as they go off the mainland can be difficult to distinguish in easy Sputnik images. But down there are radar gun techniques how can discover their position by spot the up and downward periodic motion of a ice house's float ice pack. The, yet, is fair a picture in period. Which Dr. Conrad and associate include made is use these named official position and later unite the information in expertise on the form of the main fate bed and changes in the altitude of the glaciers shallow to path the developing statute of the ground channel via period. The new research triples the scope of early surveys. On the person of it, the results are cute lot as anticipated. Of the 463 km of earthed ice how has been taking into account up, largest of it is in so registered areas of western Antarctica wherever hot sea water supply is named to be penetrating the undersides of glaciers to molten them. Dr. Conrad explainable, if you get to 5 m per year as a limit, that is kind of the ordinary with the end of the recent ice year, and you say whatever under the limit is regular behavior and whatever over it is more rapid rather than regular. Later in western Antarctica, nearly 22% of ground channel are receding more than quickly rather than 25 meters/year. How's a declaration we can just do now since we include the broad background. The new information set confirms some observational data how showed the powerful Pine Tree Isle Icehouse, one of the largest and quick-flowing glaciers on land, and whose ground link has been in refuge with the 1940s, appears now to include stable partly. The link is now departure ago by just 40 meters/year compared in the approximately 1,000 meters/year seen in early teaching. The could propose how sea smelting at the Swine's basis is pause. Its following door neighbor, Thwaites Icehouse, on the Sumbrush, is vision and accelerate in the cancellation of its ground link, of 340 meters/year to 420 meters/year. Thwaites is now the ice house of anxiety since of its capacity big deposit to world ocean level growth. And the UK and US authorities will soon declare a main collaborative campaigning to go and research the ice flow in part. In another place on the mainland, 10% of sea terminating glaciers about the Antarctic Peninsula are over the 25 meters/year limit, because in East Antarctic, just 3% are. The considerable stay out in the east is Totten Icehouse, whose ground link is receding at a bet of 154 meters/year common. For the whole mainland, 10.7% of the ground link retreated more rapid rather than 25 meters/year, time 1.9% progressive more rapid rather than the limit. One enchanting quantity to go out of the research is how ground channel in general are seen to refuge 110 meter for each meter of dilution on the fastest flow glaciers. The relation will restrain machine model how try to imitate next changing on the mainland. Leeds company author Dr. Anna Hogg told, this big enhancement there is Cryosat, that gives us uninterrupted, mainland-wide scope, that we just didn't include in early radar gun missions. With conduct the research at Leeds, Dr. Conrad has now excited to the Alfred Wegener Institution in Bremerhaven, Germany.